Hello guys, Devas here. Sorry for the late update. It's been quite a while since my last video. I've been busy in real life for something that matter. Because of that, just today I only have the time to make the new video for current update of the game and units. As for the current update, we currently have a rerun of Star-Lord in the gacha event here. However, for today's videos, I don't want to review the Star-Lord update or Flareon update because I already had back in 2025. If you want to see the video, you can check my other video in my channel. And as for today, I want to review the Violet Zenith or the Long Ang tank, the previous gachapon units. This may be a late update or late review, but without further ado, let's jump into it. As I mentioned before, if you guys wanted to see the review of Flareon or Star-Lord, you can check my other video in my channel about the review of Star-Lord. And as for today, I want to review the Violet Zenith here, or as you guys said, the Long Ang tank. She has the Photon type and Naval type, which means that she's quite strong in the basic attack or raw damage. However, since she's a tank type, it is best to put her in the first slot to be a tank, obviously. And as for her skill, the ultimate skill stuns all enemies for 15 seconds and deals compute damage equal to 10% of on current max durability if potent convergence reaches tier 4 or higher. Additionally, deals compute damage equal to 10% of on max durability to the target. Now, for the reach tier 4, potent convergence reach tier 4, there is something you need to do before you can reach the tier, and it might be quite an obstacle if you are new to the game, because the photon type is very rare in the game. Well, in fact, I never see the A class or A type unit in the A type photon unit in the current game. So most of the time the photon type is either S rank, no, in fact it's S rank, all of it is S rank, and the gachapon unit. As for the photon type, there are two non-gachapon unit in the photon type. There is Long Ang herself or Draconex, which is an assault unit, but you cannot use her alongside this unit, the Violet Zenith. Draconex alongside with Violet Zenith. And there is a Raine, which is a worse assault unit type, but still a photon unit, and it still count for her passive, which later on I will explain it. And as for the intrinsic skill, it deals compute damage equal to 8% of own durability to the target and restores 20% of own durability if photon convergence is at tier 4 or above. Additionally, enter super armor for 10 seconds. Again, this related to the photon convergence, as I will explain it later. And in here, this where I need to explain the photon convergence. At the start of the battle, enters photon convergence tier 1. Each ally with photon ATA increase the tier by 1. In this state, damage taken is reflected to the attacker at a rate of 2% times tier and times 17%. Each tier also increase all allies crit rate by 4%. This does mean that at the start of the battle, she will get a tier 1 conversion, and since she's also a photon, that means 2. And since she is, if you have another photon type unit in the team, that adds 1 as well. That means that she has tier 3 if you have 2 including her photon type in the team. Now, the reason why I call her expensive to form a party is because if you wanted to form a party encircling this passive skill, or you want to make this passive skill as the core of your team, it will be pretty expensive because the photon type is S rank limited unit. As for the special unit itself, there are only 2 photon unit. There is Deneb and there is Yashimitsu, which is one is Gachapon unit or double cost unit, and the other is limited time unit or the normal unit, but we don't have currently the rerun right now. And as for the support unit, there are only 1 unit that is a photon unit in the support type. That is the Cat Eye, and she's a double cost unit or the Gachapon unit. So if you want to make her passive works pretty well, you probably need quite a cash or the Furor gems to pull all of the team that she needs. Now for the second passive, at the start of each wave and when using an ultimate skill, increase on max durability by 20% and increase all allies max durability by 10%, lasting until the end of the next wave. This is actually pretty good because she buffs another allies with durability buffs. There is actually one unit that really compatible with this passive, the Flareon Star-Lord. Star-Lord is actually pretty compatible with her, and we will see it later when I will deploy her alongside Star-Lord in the battlefield later on. Now for the next, for the first time, taking fatal damage, fully restore on durability and end, and increase all allies max durability by 30% until the end of the wave. Triggers only once per wave. Meanwhile, within the next 10 seconds, when durability once dropped to 0% to 50%, excluding 0%, become immune to subsequent damage. During this effect, 50% of the damage taken is reflected to the attacker. So this passive is actually quite useful because it's quite similar to the pink-haired one passive. I forgot the name. Let's see. Kikiao passive. Sorry, it's been a while. I kind of forgot the name of the every unit in the game. It's quite like the Kikiao passive, which will regenerate her HP, but it's better because it's also regenerate her N as well. However, it's only her that get durability and regeneration, not her allies. Despite that, her allies get max durability by 30% until the end of the wave, which is quite good, meaning that even if she got like 10% less of the HP, she can regenerate herself and then buff her teammate, which is pretty good skill set to have. And then for the equipment, I use her own weapon, the Cloud Breaker here. which has an effect initial end plus 100 at the start of the battle. Photon Convergence starts with 2 additional tiers. When using unintensive skills, restore 10 N for each tier. This is quite good for her weapon because it will help you to gain more tier at the start of the battle, which means that you can start with 4 as soon as possible when you have one photon unit alongside you. I think this is the best for her weapon. And as for the chip, I use the mirror shield here. If you have 2 sets of this chip, it increases max durability by 10% during the battle. And if you have 3, reduce single target damage received by 37% when durability is below 50%, which is quite good. And my advice, my recommendation for this chip, if you can search for the durability, because her kit or skill set is related to the durability, so more durability means more is better than less. It is actually better if you have more durability with her. Now, as the Void Crystal, I haven't used any on her because, as you can see, I have quite less. I have quite limited in the Void Crystal side. That's why I haven't placed one of it yet. I want to place Justice, but it really doesn't fit for her because of Justice effect, which is when an enemy is destroyed, grant the ally with the lowest current durability an absorbance shield equal to 25% of the holder max durability, lasting for 12 seconds. It's not really good to put with her. It's either put with Corcel rather than her, but yeah, I don't think this is good fit with her in the Void Crystal side. Now for the sync rate, I use this format for her sync rate: stamina, reaction, luck, and willpower. As you can see here, for stamina is 99, reaction 99, luck is 88 or 60, and willpower is 30. Now, if you don't have the unit for the team, that's okay. I will tell you what you need to replace the missing part of the team. And without further ado, let's jump into it. Now, for the team, the best for her team is actually if she is put with one herself, Violet Zenith herself, or Cormaxis, and second Star-Lord, as you put it for the second role in your team, and the third was Hyashimitsu here, which I don't own currently. She's actually pretty good to be put with alongside them because she could buff the team, and if your team is already buffed, she will grant your team immunity, damage immunity, just like Kikyo. So she's the best for the special unit. Or if you don't have Yashimitsu, you can have Dinep as the special unit type in your team. However, I must warn you because Dinep skill set is not that good for the team because she only buff one teammate per wave. and it is usually dependent on her core power, so it is not that good. And as for the support, you can have Cat Eye or Devastator here as for the support, because she's also Photon and she's also quite good as a support unit. Together it is the best team you can have with Violet Echo Marxis or Violet Longang, Violet Zenith. Now, because I don't have every unit I need, I will use substitute for it. Let's see, I'm gonna use it on Pumpkin Knight. Let's see, it's quite lag. Let's see if I have here. So let's put it off. Change it. The best is for her attacker. The best is here. Now, as you can see, if you deploy the Violet Zenith, you cannot use Dragon X Longang, as you can see here, because it's already deployed. You can have two same Sciencer in the same team. Due to that, the best assault attacker unit for the team is Florin or Star-Lord. And as for the support, you can have Kikiao as the replacement of the Cat Eye, or if you don't have Kikiao, you can go for her, Louise. However, as of now, I will choose Kikiao instead. And as for the this or Kirishima, and because we currently against the team with non-Kikiao in here, I guess this team is quite good enough to beat them. So let's try it. It is quite late. I haven't updated my phone yet, and currently my internet provider is also kinda sucks. Now, Kirishima here can help us to stun enemy. Oh no. One is destroyed because of the Zenith passive. Now, as you can see there, the Zenith, Violet Zenith, is actually quite useful as a tank because it can reflect damage. So, if your enemies use an outburst damage like Draconex, it will counter her eventually and it will destroy her if she try to outburst Violet Zenith. And because there is Kikiao there in my team, she will regenerate her durability twice if she is in low durability. Once when she has a passive, and second when Kikyo has the passive on her. Now, I think that's all for today. Thank you for watching. See ya.